YouTube, what's up with you, man? Alrighty, let's get this fella out the way a little bit. Oh, we can keep him there. It doesn't matter. Man's eyes are peeling a little bit though. Whatever, buddy. Do you? Alrighty, man. Probably want to jump this one to the 5G though. Yeah, let's do that. 5G. Alrighty. I see y'all, man. It's so funny, man. I'm always going live on YouTube first. It's a trip just seeing me get ready. But I see y'all, yo. You know what I mean? I see y'all. I really do. Y'all doing your thing. You know what I mean? You got people looking at your music. You know what I mean? You pushing. You got mixtapes after mixtapes after mixtapes out. You're doing your thing with your music. You doing all of this, putting out music, dropping mixtapes, dropping everything that you can in order to make your career go somewhere. And I can't blame you for that. I respect it. You know what I mean? But you ain't making no money though. You ain't trying to get no money though. You know what I mean? So thus begins our conversation today. We won't even be on too long today. You know what I mean? I got to make sure I do something. Welcome to the live chat, man. I go by Drizzo. No, I don't. I go by Lakim Golden, aka Golden Gramz Productions. Welcome to the live chat. For you independent artists who really want to go somewhere with your music, anywhere at all. You know what I mean? Make sure you tune in every Sunday at 6 p.m. What's up with you guys, man? S Dubs, what's good with you? Fresh Prince, what's good with you, man? Much love to you guys on Instagram. Trimson, what's good with you, man? 33 Younger, what's good with you, man? Joe Lee, what's good? Mike, what's good, bro? Carlito, what's good with you? Tavon, what's good with you? Farron, how you doing? Fo, what's good with you, bro? J Hood, what's good with you, man? Come on, man. We got to get into the let's get share this video. Share this video. Shakari, what's good with you? You're not trying to make no money. You know what I mean? Big issue. That's a big issue. Who does all of this work in any kind of career for years, and not make any money? Even a basic painter, excuse me, even a basic painter can get established and have clientele and have some kind of income coming in within 6 months of starting their career. You know what I mean? Even someone with a cleaning business, they can get themselves established and have some kind of income coming in within 6 months of their career. You know what I mean? The longest though, the career that takes the longest and doesn't really have to is music. You feel what I'm saying? You got cats who do music for 20 years. I don't even say that. We're not that far ahead yet. But you got cats who do music for 8 years, 5 years, sometimes 10 years, and have yet to establish any income for themselves. You know what I mean? Soon is coming. Found my ends. No doubt, no doubt. Subs, that's dope, bro. That's dope. You know what I mean? That's dope, bro. Keep on going, man. Trying to glow like you. Man, I'm just glowing because I got a ring light over here. We got new lighting or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm trying new things. You know, I'm trying to keep it entertaining for you guys, man. Marlon, what's good with you, man? Yeah. What are the best promotion services you would recommend? Yourself, with advertisements, Facebook preferably. You know what I mean? Let me shout y'all out, man. Much love to you guys, yo. Let's see where we at. Mo, what's good with you? Migo, what's good with you? Matthew, what's good with you? Carlito, what's good with you, man? Logic, what's good with you? Flames. Miss Ruff, how you doing? Extortion. G-Ree, what's good with you, man? Much love to you guys, yo. Much love to you guys, man. Let's get back to it, yo. You know what I mean? Because it's real serious. I think a lot of people, you guys get caught up in the hype. You so happy with people knowing that you rap and people knowing who you are that you stop there. You know what I mean? You stop there because you're not really focused on the important things. You got to get money, bro. You know what I mean? Businesses make money. I mentioned that before. Businesses make money. They don't flash or they don't try to look like they got money. They're out here trying to get money. You feel me? The independent music artist is the most flexingest, most flauntingest, most flauginest community on the planet. The music industry, period. You feel what I'm saying? The music industry, period, is the most flexingest, flauginest community on the planet because we're the only ones who will make it look like there's a lot of money being generated, and it could be, but we just ain't doing it. We ain't trying to get it. We just want to give the perception. You feel what I'm saying? Which every artist produces alike. Everybody's guilty of it. You know what I mean? Even off of the music level, on a regular everyday basis, average person level, people are so obsessed with presenting themselves or giving the appearance of money. You know what I mean? But when it comes to actually making it, no artists are out here making money. You're not even trying. You know what I mean? You're not even trying. You get a few hundred likes or a few thousand views on your music video and you stop at that. Now you feel like you own. Now you feel like you own something. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. Once all that fame dies down, or once all of that buzz dies down, and you look in your account and you yet to make a dime, you yet to make 1 red cent off of any of your music, with all these 1,000 plays, with all of these 1,000 views and streams and what have you on free platforms, have you ever stopped to think, how do I make my money? You know what I mean? How do I make my money? Trying to make money, bro. Preach, bro. The Covenant, what's good with you, man? Justin Brown, what's good with you? Tiger Bones, what's good with you? Mano, what's good with you, man? It's just facts. You know what I mean? It's just facts. I never met a person in my life in any other trade or any other business that's just out here doing whatever, giving service for free for a lifetime. You know what I mean? Giving service for free for a lifetime. The question is, what are you waiting for? You know what I mean? What are you waiting for? Even if you don't know, that does not excuse you from the fact that you got to bring in some kind of money with your music. If you go to the studio all the time, if you're putting so much money in videos, if you're doing whatever you're doing and it's not bringing you something back, here's what I suggest you do. Pause all of that. Pause all of that. Pause it and figure out how to convert your systems into something that converts money. You know what I mean? Into monetary generation. You feel what I'm saying? Let me dumb it down a little bit. Let me dumb it down for the folks in back. Whatever you're doing to promote yourself as an artist right now, you need to figure out how you can combine the art of making money with that. You know what I mean? Some of you may not be doing the right things at all. If you're strictly promoting off of your Facebook timeline to begin with, you're not doing what it takes in order to get money from your music. You know what I mean? My new track is getting noticed a lot. That's what's up. That's what's up, bro. Make sure you got it monetized, though. You know what I mean? Make sure that you monetize it or put it on monetizable platforms so you can see something back. You know what I mean? That's one of the most important things. I didn't even know people were still doing free platforms, like on a serious level. I didn't know people were doing free platforms for the long run. It's okay to put it up there if you just want response or feedback, but you got cats who primarily or solely released off of free platforms and actually get a good amount of buzz. You know what I mean? Some cats get a good amount of buzz off of free platforms, but you still aren't making any money though. The title of this live chat today, you not trying to make no money. You know what I mean? You're not trying to make no money. You telling me you got all this music in the streets? You got all these videos out? You doing free shows everywhere? When do you think the money's gonna start coming in? You know what I mean? When do you think the money's gonna start coming in? You think it's just gonna happen? You think anybody in this industry is gonna be looking out for you making money before themselves? So what does that mean? If there's money on the table, if there's money on the table and you didn't get it for yourself, somebody took your plate, bro. If there's any money on the table, I'm going to say that again. I don't think you understand how powerful that is. You know what I mean? Because we live in the age of the dependent artist. Every artist feels like, oh, if I don't know it, whoever's managing me or whoever's taking care of me, whoever's paying for the studio time or whatever, whoever's doing the business, they got my back. No, they don't. You know what I mean? If there's money left on the table and you didn't get a piece, somebody took your plate. Somebody took your plate. Take it from somebody who knows, or take it from somebody who's seen it with other artists. Take it from somebody who's seen messed up contracts for artists. You know what I mean? And advised artists not to sign, but they signed anyway. Take it from somebody who sees this stuff on a daily. Ain't nobody gonna make sure you get nothing. If it was cold outside, they wouldn't make sure you had a sweater on your back. You know what I mean? So you have to look out for yourself. The answer to the question, when you start getting paid, is when you say so. You know what I mean? When you start getting paid is when you say so. If you putting your music on monetized platforms, you start getting paid. If you put a price on your merchandise, if you decide to invest in merchandise anyway, you get paid when you say so. If somebody asks you to do a show and you give a price, that's when you get paid. You start getting paid then. There's no amount of free work that'll ever amount to any kind of compensation in this business. If you didn't get it while it's on the table, you lost. You missed out. You only as hot as your hottest single, or you only as hot as your current project. With that being said, if you wait until after the buzz on that project dies down to think you about to get some bands, you lost. You lost. Somebody don't recoup that money. Somebody else don't recoup that money and they left you out. You feel what I'm saying? This is a now kind of business. This is a now kind of business. Always remember that. If I didn't tell you anything else, then I'm telling you this right now. The music business is a now kind of business. You have to do things now. You got to do all of this now. You know what I mean? You got to make sure your name is on the split sheet now. You got to make sure that your ASCAP account or your BMI is set up now. You got to make sure that your music is being monetized now, not later. Oh, let's just put it out first. Let's put it out and see what happened. Or let's put it out here first. And then here is unmonetized and you just got 10,000 views or you just got 50,000 views on an unmonetized platform. So what is here going to do for you now if you decide to put it on Apple Music later, once all the buzz dies down? It's ridiculous. You know what I mean? Some of you guys have been doing this too long to say that you have yet to start seeing any kind of signs of being paid from your music. You know what I mean? If you can establish an income source with your music, I would give it a year. I would say in 1 year, any artist who's serious about this can establish a income source with their music if they apply strategic strategies. You know what I mean? We just gonna double that up right quick. You know what I mean? We just gonna double it up like that didn't happen. But it's just facts. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people don't care for facts a whole lot. A lot of people don't want to hear that. A lot of people want to hear, oh, as long as I keep on dropping, if I just keep dropping music, if I just keep on making mixtapes, how many mixtapes is enough mixtapes, bro? How many mixtapes is enough mixtapes? You know what I mean? How many times you got to drop 20 song mixtapes, or how many beats you got to rip off YouTube? How many studio sessions you got to book? How many people you got to tag in your posts before you start making money? If you keep doing it like that, you ain't never gonna make no money, bro. You know what I mean? If you keep doing it like that, you ain't never gonna make no money. If you keep doing it the way that you think is right, you ain't never gonna make no money with your music. You know what I mean? This is just all facts. This is just all facts. The main thing holding you guys back is yourselves. You know what I mean? The main thing holding you guys back is yourselves. So, could somebody explain that to me? Tell me, what is it? What is it that keeps an artist from establishing ends? You know what I mean? You know how they say make ends meet? What is it that keeps an artist from making ends meet? If you know that there are places that you could put your music to make money, if you know that you can sell products or you can, exactly. You know what I mean? Flames, I truly believe that, bro. You know what I mean? For a second, I was lost. I was asking myself for the longest, Yo, you know what I mean? I've told particular artists, or I've told over 1,000 artists now, hey, you can put your music here and start to get paid for your streams. Though, although it may not be a lot, excuse me, although it may not be a lot out the gate, something is better than nothing. And that something can grow into a large amount over time. But I always ask myself, excuse me, my allergies, even though everybody by now knows about DistroKid or TuneCore, CD Baby, everybody knows about it. I've always asked myself, why are artists not doing that? Why are artists not putting their music on these platforms so they can get some kind of money back? I feel like 95% of artists can't say they've made one penny from their music. I feel like 95% of any artist out here in the entire community, just all over the world, can't say that they've made one penny with their music, even though they know about the platforms, they know about DistroKid. It's running ads. I'm pretty sure everybody's seen it. So my question is, why hasn't everybody tried to jump up on that? S-Dub said he's selling shoes and all. That's what's up. Word. Hey, you got to do it. You know what I mean? You got to do it. Music is only the leverage point, bro. Feel me? Music is only the leverage point. It ain't the big money. It's money. Don't get me wrong. It's money. But it ain't the big money that you can potentially make once your brand grows. I made a good bit from my music. Word. GA boy, that's what's up. That's what's up. You got to, bro. You got to. I've got TuneCore, but I want to switch to DistroKid. Yeah, DistroKid seems like they have a more independent artist friendly method. You know what I mean? Or business model. $30 for unlimited songs, but I haven't seen anything wrong with it yet. So I say go with DistroKid for the time being. You know what I mean? I was doing paid shows in Texas 10 years ago, 7 days a week. Telling my city that years ago. No doubt. So Flames, you already know what time it is, bro. You've experienced the pleasures of being an independent artist as a career. You know what I mean? Getting paid 7 days a week for shows, bro. That's major. And I know Texas is a large market, so you know what I mean? You guys can take care of your artists. Texas can take care of their artists. You know what I mean? But now, 10 years later, the market is warm enough for artists all over the world to do the same thing. You feel what I'm saying? And like you said earlier, everybody's after fame. Everybody's after fame. Everybody want to be famous, bro. Everybody want to be famous. But it's like, yo, you see what is going to happen for you that hasn't happened for anybody else who was famous at a point but didn't have their business right. You think it's going to skip you? You feel what I'm saying? People feel like it's going to skip them. Or they just don't care. Hey, I don't care. I'll go into bankruptcy. I'll go into debt. I just want to be famous for right now. That's how a lot of artists are thinking, bro. No, your goal is to be straight even after the music. I cannot imagine anybody out here who wants to be rapping forever. You know what I mean? If it's a passion or a hobby, of course. But you want to be rapping when you 60 to pay the bills, bro? You want to be rapping when you 60? And that's if you even begin to establish an income source. But you want to be trying to rap and trying to make money when you 60? You're not even going to do it. You're just going to quit. So do it right now. Do it the right way now so you can establish an income source from it. You know what I mean? That way, when you get to the point where you are 60, you'll have something saved up. Let me see. Let's see. We all need money. Everyone got to eat. We hungry for paper. So we are trying to. Ricky Hill, what's good with you, bro? Me too. I think TuneCore ain't right. Yeah, TuneCore, you know what I mean? TuneCore got some things about it. As far as the payments or whatever. Like I said, 100 songs is $900 a year for TuneCore. So take that compared to 100 songs for $30 a year. You know what I'm saying? Facts. I'm switching to DistroKid too. Need more money, and I'm doing okay on TuneCore. Okay, word. If you're doing okay on TuneCore, then you should be able to do okay on DistroKid as well. You know what I mean? They are as much more open market. Exactly. You know what I mean? It's so much of an open market in the music industry right now. The internet allows us to do what we got to do, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying this for the masses of musicians, because guess what? I already know. I've already come to the conclusion that the masses of musicians just ain't gonna listen. They're not gonna listen, bro. You know what I mean? So for you guys who are here right now, who are interested in your careers, let's see. If the music industry is generating billions of dollars every year, you know what I mean? You telling me everybody in this room ain't good for at least 100K? You telling me everybody in this room ain't good for at least 500K to $1 million? You telling me y'all not able to do that? You are able to do it. You are so able to do it, but it's all about getting up and doing it, bro. You know what I mean? It's about getting up and doing it. Like, I get it. I don't even get impressed anymore. It's a norm. It's normal for an artist to get like 100K views on their videos. That's cool, bro. Like, it doesn't impress me anymore. It doesn't impress me anymore. Nowadays, people buying views, people sharing it until they got no choice but to get to 100,000. People tagging everybody. It's nothing new for any artist out here to be able to achieve 100,000 views on YouTube. You know what I mean? It's easy. It's easy to get 100,000 views, bro. You know what I mean? But when you look at what the artist is actually generating from those views, you'll be sad, bro. You'll be sad. You'll feel bad for them. You know what I mean? You'll feel bad for them. There's a difference between engagement and actually generating revenue, bro. 1 mil is 4,000. Yeah. Actually, you know what I mean? Like, it's not a lot, but you know, it's something though. It's something when you can say, "Hey, I made $100 off of my music this month." You know what I mean? I made $100 off of my music this month. I know how I did it, so now I can put that same $100 into my music, and I can now make 200, and so on and so on. You know what I mean? But if you're just putting music out, if you're just getting satisfied with the views, if you're just getting satisfied with the fact that people in your local area know that you rap, or they know that you're a rapper, you satisfied with them knowing your songs because you performed at the same club for like 5 times in the last winter. You know what I mean? 10 times, or the same venues. If you're gonna be okay with that, then I am not mad at you. I'm not mad at you, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not mad at you. But the same way that you see your favorite artists getting on stage and doing shows for 10 grand, 20 grand, you see their Apple Music streams going up. You see them getting paid for appearances. You see them selling merchandise. There's a way to go about it. You know what I mean? There's a way to go about it. You could exactly. Flames, that's the thing, bro. That's the thing I want to get across, right? You got people who strongly believe that views has something to do with the amount of money you make. I would rather you be an artist that's only getting like 500 to 800 views every time you drop, but selling one piece of merchandise every time you drop. I would rather be that artist than the artist who has 100,000 views, ain't sold a bit of nothing, don't got no streams set up on monetized platforms, nothing. You know what I mean? Nothing. And then when the buzz dies, you don't even got 100K views no more. You can't even get up there no more. You know what I mean? You got to get it while the getting is getting good, bro. You got to get it while the going is getting good. Like I said, this music industry is a now kind of industry. It's not for you to say, okay, let me drop this. Let me drop it now on what's one of these? Let me drop it on Audio Mac, or let me drop it on live mixtapes. Let me drop it on SoundCloud, and if it blows up, then I'll do something with it. It's too late by that time. It's too late. You need to be catching all of those streams on something monetized, yo. You know what I mean? You need to be getting your money now. You got to get your money now, because if you ain't getting it, somebody else getting it, bro. You know what I mean? If you're not getting it, somebody else is getting it. If you didn't set up your ASCAP and you got your music on the radio, if you didn't set up your Apple Music and you got them going straight to SoundCloud and SoundCloud getting paid however they getting paid, but you ain't getting no money for it. Oh, yeah, 500 for this show. They had shows every night because we did street promo city to state. And it shows, you know what I mean? Like the fact that you get paid for your shows, you know what I mean? Hey, that's where it's at. I say 500 is minimum. That's where everybody needs to start. You know what I mean? No lower than 500. No lower than 500, bro. That's just, but of course, your work ethic has to show for it, or else ain't nobody gonna want they're not gonna pay you just 500 because you ask. You have to earn that 500, but you know, making money gotta be the first thing on your mind when it comes to your career, yo. Making money got to be the first thing on your mind, because guess what? That's somebody's first. That's the first thing on everybody else's mind who trying to get your money. You know what I mean? The first thing on everybody else's mind who's trying to get money is how I'm gonna make money off of this artist. You feel me? When somebody book you, oh, how I'm gonna make money off of this artist. You artists who be doing shows for free, bro. You artists who be doing shows for free, you can do it if you like, but guess what they're thinking? They're like, yo, he's gonna bring a crowd. Let me get him on stage right quick so I can bring all the youngins out and let me cap. Let me capitalize. So you do the same. Why is everybody getting paid except for you? Because everybody else is thinking money. You know what I mean? Everybody else is thinking money except for the artist. All the artist is thinking about is, oh, you know what I mean? Let me throw on something fly. Let me go and buy. You spending money. Let me buy an outfit for my show tonight. You know what I mean? Let me buy an outfit for my show tonight. I'm not getting paid. I gotta find a ride there. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. Come on, man. Careers are meant to make money. Careers are meant to make money. So if your music career is not making money, you're doing something wrong. And not only that, if you just want to rap and be on stage for free and do all this charity work, it's cool. You know what I mean? It's cool. It's cool. Just let it be known that you're not trying to build a music career. Let it be known that you're not trying to build a music career. This is a career, bro. This ain't nothing to be playing with. This is nothing to play with. Nobody's just out here on stage for nothing. You know what I mean? You got bills. You got bills to pay. You got music to make. You got things to do. You need money for what you're doing, yo. You need money for what you're doing. You don't need your city knowing that you rap. They're not buying your stuff. You know what I mean? They're not buying your stuff. What you care about if they know that you rap or not. They think you a rapper. You feel what I'm saying, man? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I would be crazy. I would be crazy to run anything that I'm doing and not expect to get paid for what I'm doing. If I got light bills that I got to pay, if I have website bills, multiple websites, multiple products and services monthly that I have to pay, but I'm not charging for my beats, if I'm not charging for studio time, and I'm saying one get money from somewhere, you know what I mean? What you think gonna happen? My business is done. My business done. We ain't going out like that. We cannot go out like that, yo. Start making money with your music now. You know what I mean? Tomorrow or starting after this live chat, everything that you do, you need to be thinking about how much, you know, what kind of money can you generate from it? So if you dropping a project, if you don't see it possible to make any money from it, don't drop it. If you dropping a video, if it's not going to bring in any kind of money, or if it's not going to bring in any kind of prospects for you to convert into fan base who are going to make money, don't drop that video. You know what I mean? We got to be done with this kind of stuff, bro. Unless it's a hobby. If it's a hobby for you, then yeah, drop your music on live mixtapes, SoundCloud, Audio Mac. Drop it on all of that. You know what I mean? And just know that they're making money, but you're not. Just do what you do. Just do what you do, man. But you know, how you gonna expect to one day all of a sudden start making $20,000 per show from your music when you never even pushed the issue to make 5? You feel me? You never even pushed the issue to make anything. You really think you just gonna come in this gate and start making $20,000 for a show? Or you think you're just gonna start making all kinds of money from your music? I bet most of you may not have even considered how the money is gonna come to you. You may have never even considered, yo, how do rappers get paid? How do rappers get paid for this? You know what I mean? I guess if I do it long enough, something's gonna happen. You're right. Something is gonna happen. You're gonna miss your opportunity. You're gonna miss your opportunity. You're gonna miss your shot. You're gonna miss your shot. Let me say it again. If there's money to be made anywhere, if there's money to be made and you didn't get any, then somebody else took your plate. You know what I mean? If there's money to be made and you didn't make any, when it was at its all-time high and you didn't make any, somebody else was getting paid, but not you. And they took your plate too. That's always the case. So with that being said, you got to get something. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you're supposed to get all of the money because you got people you got to pay. You know what I mean? You got people that deserve some. You got people that deserve a plate too. You got people that put in as much work as you, so they may deserve something too. But if you didn't get anything, you didn't get any kind of money, you've been on and off stages, you've been traveling, you know what I mean? You've been paying for studio time, you've been doing all of this and that, but you didn't see any money. What happened? What happened? What club promoter let you go out here and get on stage, but didn't even give you $100? Didn't even give you $100, but he got all the money at the door and he got the bar. You know what I mean? What DJ or whoever is promoting you or whoever is getting you shows or whatever the case may be, who out here getting paid and you not getting paid? Who out there doing that? But you can't blame them. You can't blame them. You can't blame them. You can only blame yourself. You can only blame yourself. You know why? Because nobody's responsible for making sure that you eat but you. You know what I mean? Nobody's responsible for making sure that you eat but you. Get your money, yo. Get your money. Try to make money. All you have to do is try. They like copy your words sometimes when you're a rapper. Other rappers do same. Uh-oh, I forgot that was on. That's why I cut all unpaid shows. Cut them all. Cut all of them. Cut all of them because they just using you. Cut all unpaid shows. You know what I mean? If somebody got the decency to ask you to get on stage at their event, but they're not paying you nothing, you might, I won't say that, but I will give them a middle finger. You feel what I'm saying? You telling me to perform. You telling me to perform. You ain't even want to give me $50. You ain't want to give me gas money. You don't want to give me nothing. But you here, you got the door. You know what I mean? You got the door. You got the bar. You got all of that. Well, the club owner got the bar. You got the door for tickets. What am I supposed to get? What about me? You made $2,000 tonight. You telling me you can't give me 200? You can't give me 10% for the performance? You wanted me on stage because you knew that people would come out because I'm performing. That's what shows are. That's what shows are. They get you to perform because they know you'll bring the crowd. I don't think y'all get it. I don't think y'all get it, man. Matter of fact, you get it so much that right about now, you probably thinking about all those times that you were on stage and somebody smiling in your face, shaking your hand, telling you thank you. They told you thank you for a reason. They told you thank you because you helped them sell out. You helped them fill the club up and you didn't get nothing. They telling you thank you for a reason. Thank you, sucker. You feel what I'm saying? Thank you, idiot. Thank you, dummy, because you just brought all these people here and you didn't ask me to pay you for doing that. You feel me? You didn't ask me to pay you for doing that. So now I'm not even gonna get you. I'm not gonna book you again. I'm gonna go to whoever else hot. I'm gonna go to whoever else buzzing in the city. I'm gonna go to whoever else gonna jump on this stage and do whatever. You know what I mean? So now, by the time you learn this, it's too late because you let your buzz die. You didn't build any fan base, and now you got to start back from the jump. You got to come out with another hot single. You got to spend $400 on another video. You know what I mean? You got to do all of this stuff all over again, and now ain't nobody gonna want to book you no more because they tired of you. Get it while it's now. Get it while it's now. The music industry is a now kind of business. Do it now. Let me read some of y'all comments, man. Hey, honestly, 200 a show, 10 months, that's $2,000. Like you said, bro. You know what I mean? That's better than nothing. That is better than nothing. If you can, bro, I don't think you guys get it, man. I don't think you get it. How easy it is. If you think 500 is too much to ask 200. You know what I mean? Ask for 200, bro. Once you get your first show for 200, that lets you know right there that people are interested in what you got going on. You are buzzing somewhere. You need to put a price on every time you on that stage, bro. You need to put a price on it because they making money off of you. Pure motivation. Sean Wagner, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it to the fullest, bro. I'm only telling you guys this because it's possible. I'm only telling you this because it's possible. You know what I mean? We the only community that waits to get paid until ain't nothing to pay. We're the only community that waits to get paid until it ain't nothing to pay. My camera stopped. Chris Reynolds, I appreciate that, man. I'm about to drop a new one, as a matter of fact. I just got a guitar, so you know what I'm saying? These new joints about to be crazy. Giving them game. Ain't nothing free. 33, you already know, bro. What we gotta make? Antonio Brooks, send that over, bro. Send that over. You know what I mean? Send that over, man. But enough is enough. Oh, Charleston homies eat like that. Enough is enough, man. Enough is enough. I'm not saying we ain't doing nothing free because it may be an opportunity up under it somewhere. You know what I mean? If you can sell merchandise, you know what I'm saying? If you get on the stage for free, you can at least have some merchandise to sell somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You got to make your money some way. Some of you guys ain't even thought about that. If you got people who want to book you, if you getting on stage, then get you a few shirts pressed up, sell them. You know what I mean? Sell them at your shows. Oh, man. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it. You start making money when you say so. You know what I mean? It don't even got to be the same money that everybody else getting. It don't even got to be the same money that everybody else getting. You know what I mean? If everybody else getting money off the fact that they got the door and they got the bar and all of that, bring your own merchandise. Bring your own stuff to sell. You sell yours, let them sell theirs. You feel me? But don't just go in there empty-handed and leave the same way. Don't go in there empty-handed and leave the same way. Matter of fact, you leaving with less because you know what I mean? You had to put gas in the tank. You had to pay somebody to get there. You had to pay for your entourage. You got to pay for your entourage to get in and stuff too. Come on, man. No doubt, bro. No doubt. I already know. You know what I mean? I already know. I know y'all working, bro. I know y'all working. I look forward to seeing it come to fruition. You feel me? I look forward to seeing that. That's a fact, man. That's a fact. By the way, if you guys got any questions, feel free to ask them. Don't just wait for me, you know what I mean, to finish talking or whatnot. Whatever questions you got, you can interrupt. You can change the subject if you like. Whatever you got going on with your career, just ask your questions. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid. This community's been going on long enough. We're not here to pick at anybody. We're not here to do any of that. All we want to do is make sure that you got what you need. You know what I mean? And we got to know what your issues are, or we got to know what you have going on so we can help you out. You know what I mean? Excuse me. That goes for everybody here. That goes for Instagram. That goes for these Facebooks. That goes for YouTube. Ask your questions, bro. Ask your questions. You know what I mean? I find it funny. I see I noticed that a lot of you guys stick around, but you don't say much. And that's cool because I'm the same way. In certain situations, I keep quiet and I just let a person talk. You know what I mean? That's one of them. That's like one of my number one methods, gathering information. I let people talk. You know what I'm saying? You learn a lot. But in this situation, while I'm the one who's willing to talk, ask questions. You know what I'm saying? Ask all the questions that you got about your careers, yo. You know what I mean? I don't want to feel like I care about your careers more than you do. You know what I'm saying? I want you guys to take initiative and start making changes. You feel me? It takes for you to get a bigger fan base. It takes, first and foremost, bro, it's gonna take a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? It starts with a C, I believe. It starts with a I don't want to, it's not persistence. You got to keep doing it. What's the word for? Help me out here. What's that word, bro? What's that word? It's going to take a lot of, starts with a C. You know what I mean? That's why I need you guys too. Oh yeah. Tomorrow, bro. Tomorrow. You know what I mean? I won't say much, but tomorrow. Definitely tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Marketing, that's it. But when you keep doing something, you got to keep doing it. You got to keep doing it over and over. What is the word, yo? What's the word? Help me out. Consistency. There you go. Nas, what's good with you, bro? What, Nas, you know what I mean? You know. I know you know because you did it, bro. You did it. You know what I mean? You got your equipment. You moved to a better position, and now you're doing your thing, bro. Shout out to you, man. You understand that. In order to build a fan base, what it's going to take is consistency. You feel me? Look at it like this, 33. Check it out. I said this before, so some of you guys may know where I'm going. On the first day of school, like tomorrow, school starts back, right? If you got Deontay who comes in the room, first thing he does is spaz out. He's a bad child, you know what I mean? Or he's a bad student. You feel me? That's the first day. So when he leaves out of each of those classrooms, they're going to say, oh, maybe it was a bad day. Perhaps he'll come back better tomorrow. You know what I mean? But no, you got Deontay come in here for the entire first semester and do the same exact thing before he gets suspended, I guess. I don't know. Maybe he does just enough to be bad but not get suspended. So that's how long is one semester in school? How long is one semester in school? Like a month or so? A few months? So boom. Think about it like that. Not a month, definitely not a month. You know what I mean? That was never the case with us. It seemed like forever for us. But that first semester, Deontay comes to school and is a bad child, or 9 weeks. You feel me? So when he comes back, are those teachers going to be expecting him to be a good child? Are those teachers going to say, oh, he's such a sweetheart? You know what I mean? Oh, we know Deontay is going to be good today. No, he's branded now. He's branded as a bad child. So apply that same philosophy to your music career. It's not going to take, I cannot tell you any kind of way to pay your way into building a fan base, because you're dealing with real people here. You know what I mean? So they got to see you being an artist all day. They got to see you being an artist all week. They got to see you dropping quality content. They got to see that your music is up to par. And if they see that for 6 months or so, yo, bro, you building a fan base based off of what you're doing on an everyday anyway. You know what I mean? So the art of building a fan base is, there's no silver bullet, or there's no way that I can tell you how to build one in an instant, because it doesn't happen like that. You know what I mean? People got to see you doing the same thing over and over again before they qualify you, or before they start to associate you with anything. You feel me? Anybody know any thieves? Press 1 if you know a thief. Don't tag them. You know what I'm saying? Don't tag them, but press 1 if you know a thief, or 2. Hell, a 3. Press 1 if you know a thief. You know what I mean? We ain't dry snitching. I just want to show you something. I just want to show you something. Press 1 if you know a thief. And press 2 if you can't wait to get your hands on them. No, I'm just playing with you. I'm just playing with you. Okay. Word. You know what I'm saying? This is just real facts here. If you know a thief, let me ask you a question. What does it take for a thief to be branded a thief? Marlon laughing. What does it take for a thief to be branded a thief? Ricky said 2. No. Covenant said no cap. You know what I mean? What does it take for a thief to be branded a thief? You got to know he steal, right? And not just one time. Oh, I stole it because I had to do what I had to do. Some people habitually get hooked on stealing. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that that person keeps doing it, they keep on doing it, regardless of who they hurting or what they taking, they keep on doing it, and they keep on doing it and keep on getting caught, keep on getting the rounds, they keep on getting the things put on them, but they keep on doing it. They built a brand. They built a brand. Now you know that that's all that they do is steal. You know what I mean? That's all that they do is steal. Now, if you rap or if you sing, if you're an artist and all you do is promote your music, all you do is promote your music, all you do is put out your music, all you do is promote your single for a month, 6 months straight. If you promote a single or a project for 6 months straight, you telling me your brand isn't going to grow as an artist? You know what I'm saying? It's the complete package, bro. Like, to be honest with you, I feel like people are dropping too much anyway. So here's my thing. If I was an artist, first thing I would do is get a 5-track EP set up. I probably shouldn't be giving this game out like this, but I'm going to do it anyway. You know what I mean? It's all about who's going to do it. I want to see if anybody's going to take this up. You know what I mean? You drop a 5-track EP. You take that one song that you feel is the single, or once you get enough feedback on the entire project, once you get enough feedback on what song is the hottest, you know what I mean? You go and check your DistroKid plays and stuff, and you see that this song got the most views. Yeah, I'm going to drop a video to that one. And now I'm going to convert my campaign from an EP campaign to a single campaign. It's a pyramid. You know what I mean? You figure out what that single at the top is. And now I'm going to convert my EP campaign into one single. An EP is an extended play. It's pretty much just a project. You know what I'm saying? It's just a project, bro. That's all it really is a project. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, they don't have to be 20 songs. They don't have to be 25 songs. You could just do 5. You could do 3 if you like. But, you know, I like to give it flexibility. So 5 is just enough. You know what I'm saying? 7 is the most. 7 is the most. You know what I'm saying? 6, honestly, you don't want to tire people out. But, you know, once I figure out what that single is, then yes, I'm just going to promote that single. And I'm going to throw it in everybody's ear for 6 months. For 6 whole months. I'm going to throw this single in everybody's ear. The radio does it all the time. The radio does it all the time. You see those songs that you just don't like? You don't even care about them? You know what I mean? The radio makes you like those songs. The radio makes you like those songs because otherwise you wouldn't go and find it. You wouldn't go and find this song. You wouldn't search it on your iTunes or anything. So when you listen to the radio, that's all they're doing. They play the song every day. And you somehow end up liking it. So I would do the same thing. I would run advertisements on that song for 6 months straight. I wouldn't miss a day. You know what I mean? I wouldn't miss a day. And next thing you know, more people than not know my music. He's the one who makes that song. Oh, I love his music. You know what I mean? People will start to comment and follow you because they really want to listen to your music. That's what building a fan base means. It's about consistency. You know what I mean? It's about consistency. It's not about you saying, oh, I'm about to get 100 fans off of this project the first day I drop it. It's about you pushing that project for 6 months. It's about you pushing that project for a year if you got to. I say if any project that you put out doesn't have 1 million views yet, then you definitely need to still push that project. You know what I'm saying? if any project that you decide to put out as an artist doesn't have 1 million views or 1 million streams or at least 100,000, bro, you still need to push it. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to drop nothing new, because what doesn't happen, I think a lot of people think that your views start to go up as you drop more. No, bro. You know what I mean? You can actually do worse on your second project. By nature, every artist has done worse on their second project. You feel what I'm saying? You know why? Because you kind of only get one first impression. You can get more, you know what I mean? But hey, let's just be honest, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why music is the gateway for you to make some money with music, and then you can branch off into other things. You can do music, of course, but you know, quiet as kept. You see all of these rappers who were hot when we were coming up, they still may be hot or they still may be doing their thing, but music is not their main income source. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's just not. You feel me? Because it's more out here, but we love music. We do it as a passion, but yo, at the same time, you got to make sure people can see it. You got to make sure that you're strategically doing it, or else here's what's going to happen. His first, yeah, you know, like I haven't heard, you know, 2 songs off the first one. That's about it. I'm kind of introverted with the music, yo. That's just how it works for me. But you know, it is what it is, man. Like, yo, somebody's calling me. Let me turn my phone on Do Not Disturb right quick. That's just how it is, you know what I mean? But for most artists, here's what happens. You'll get a fire, you do it out of order, you know what I'm saying? You get a fire single, and you may even get 100,000 views. It may go somewhat viral, but you don't have a project to send them back to. So you kind of missed a whole lot of traffic. You wasted that traffic, you know what I mean? You wasted that traffic, and now it's like, oh, I'm about to drop another video. That second video don't do as good as the first one. Then you drop a third one. It does better than the second one, but not by far. And it doesn't do a lot anyway. And you still don't got a full project to send people to. What are you doing? What are you doing dropping all of these singles and not sending people back to a project? No, don't nobody care about a single right now, bro. Like, if a single is hot, then yes, they do. But they want to hear more. They don't just want to hear your one single. They want to hear more too. That's why I said to drop a project first. Drop the EP and choose the single once you get enough feedback. You choose your single once you get enough feedback. You got to do it kind of different from how an artist with a lot of following is going to do it, because they could choose their single before they even drop. They can do that. They have the following to do so. You still need ears. You need ears, so you can't just do that out the gate. You know what I mean? Antonio Brooks, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate that, man. I have to mow the lawn. Ain't mad ups to you, bro. All of us. Well, yeah. Send it to me, bro. Definitely appreciate you for coming through. We do this every Sunday at 6 p.m., bro. Every Sunday at 6 p.m. for anybody who's wondering how they can keep up with what the live chat is doing. Every Sunday at 6 p.m. You know what I mean? Do you master tracks? Yes, sir, I do. Master and mix. I can send you to my page if you like. I can send you my my mix page where I got all. It's kind of I got to do some work on it. You know what I mean? But for the most part, excuse me, it'll give you all the information you need in order to get what you need done. You know what I mean? Just inbox me and I'll send that to you after this live chat. You feel me? But yeah, that's just where we at, man. That's where we at. For one, get your money. That's first and foremost, yo. Anybody who's asking you to do anything because of your name, because you got a buzz, you need some money back or you ain't doing it. You know what I mean? You can keep your buzz to yourself, because being on that stage ain't gonna help you if you ain't getting no money. You know what I'm saying? You helping everybody else, but they're not helping you. You jumping on stage because the promoter says this and that, because such and such wants you on stage, but they're not paying you. That's not helping you out. You can stay at home and still have your buzz. You know what I mean? You can stay at home and still have your buzz. So what? So what? You know what I mean? Don't get on stage anymore without putting your price on it. You can start at 200 if you like, but I say if you have a buzz that is showing, start at 500. You know what I mean? But if you got something that if you're not really confident about the 500, don't go no lower than 2. Don't go no lower than 2. Oh yeah, Keith Grant, I'm the guy for that, man. I'll give you my honest opinion. You know what I mean? I'll give you my honest opinion. Now, mind you, it's not too much music out here that I can say sounds bad because judging for what I've seen in the community in the industry, it's a kind of music for everybody, or it's a kind of fan base for every kind of music. So I'll be critiquing your quality and certain things about your music other than the fact whether I think it's a hit or not, because what I think may be a hit may not be, and vice versa. So we'll critique based off of what was put into the music itself. You feel me? Yeah. Definitely send it through Messenger, bro. Send it through Messenger. I'm not gonna see it if it's through the live chat. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be able to get to it through the live chat. You feel me? Baby Nine, what's good with you, bro? What's good with you, man? Well, yeah, that's just where it's at, yo. You know what I'm saying? You gotta eat first, or you gotta make sure you eat. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna make sure you eat out here, bro. Nobody's gonna make sure you eat. If you did work on an album, or if you produced a record, if you got on stage, if you performed anywhere, if you put music out and the money ain't coming in, then the only question that you can ask is, why didn't I make sure that I was fed? You know what I'm saying? Or why didn't I make sure that I was straight? Nobody else is going to do that. Nobody going to tell you, oh, you need to charge me. You need to charge me for putting you on stage. You need to charge me for this and that. They're not going to say it. They're just going to take advantage of you. Enough of that. Nobody's taking advantage of any artist that comes to this live chat as far as I'm concerned about it. Because I'm telling you guys right now, don't jump on no stage. Don't put no music on nobody platform. Don't do anything unless you're making money back from it. Careers make money. You know what I'm saying? Careers make money. And I understand sometimes we do got to do charitable things, or we do got to do things where we got to do it for free. But at the same time, any event that you decide to perform at, just ask yourself, how much money are they making? You feel me? How much money are they making? I know for a fact I'm going to fill the crowd. I'm going to fill the club up tonight. How much money are they making from the people that are coming here to see me? Then something just start to click. You know what I mean? Something start to click. Oh shit, I should have been charging. You know what I mean? I should have charged. I should have charged for this. You feel me? But it's too late because you already performed. The club is closed. You know what I mean? You can't get no money now. So before you jump on anybody's stage, put your price on it. Start at 200 and you go up as the demand goes up. You feel me? You go up as the demand goes up. Don't work for free out here. Don't work for free because ain't nobody going to make sure you eat like you do. You feel me? KJ, what's good with you, bro? Much love to you, man. Ain't nobody going to make sure you eat like you do. You feel me? All the money is on the table. It's all about whether you decide to get a plate or not. You know what I mean? Now it's getting close. We 3 minutes away from an hour. Anybody got any questions before we close out? I don't want to, especially today. I don't want to keep this one going too long. I got some things to prepare for or whatnot. But anybody have any questions before we do get out of here? I gotta give y'all time to type them if you got them. Yeah, like Keith, I'm telling you, bro. Like I've seen it too many times. I've been on stage with artists. I've been, I've been to places where artists perform. I've seen it all. So I've seen artists who've gotten paid, and I've seen artists who weren't. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, I don't want to be the artist that is doing this for 10 years, but never made a penny. You know what I mean? Is it best to record your music yourself? Ricky, it all depends, bro. It all depends. If you're able to produce a sound that can compete with mainstream quality, then yes. But if not, then the most that I would recommend that you do is invest in some quality equipment. Send your music out to get mixed by a professional. That's the only way you're gonna be able to keep up. You know what I mean? So you can record yourself, but when it comes to mixing and mastering, send it to a professional so they can get you right. Have you sounding like have you sounding like a professional artist should be or should sound. You know what I mean? So that's what I say about that. If you're willing to invest in quality equipment so that your music can sound dope or sound flawless once it's recorded, and once you send it off, then yes, you should record yourself. But if you're gonna do it off a smartphone, if you're gonna do it off of cheap equipment, no, don't do it. Don't do it. How much are you charging for mastering? Well, mastering has its price alone, and also if you get the mixing, because I won't lie, most of the time when people send me stuff to master, it's never mixed. You got to have a clean mix before I can master anything. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you got your session files and send me the MP3 version of the record so I can check out the mix and see if it's too loud or not, or if there's enough space for mastering, first of all. But send me the session files, not the session files. Send me the MP3 version of the song first so I can analyze and we'll go from there. Because if you need mixing too, then we will have to get you a mixing package because I just can't master a song that's not properly mixed. You know what I'm saying? How did you know when you were ready for the studio? I write my music, but don't know what's best next. Jay-Z, here's what I can tell you about it. Just go. You know what I mean? If you have songs that are ready or songs that are finished, rehearse one of them tonight or rehearse one of them for the next few days and book some studio time. You know what I mean? It's only one way to find out, bro. I can't tell you when you'll be ready because as far as I can remember, it was never about being ready for me. It was just about making the opportunity happen. You feel me? I never felt like I wasn't ready, but I know good preparation beats all. You know what I mean? So the fact that the preparation was ready for me because I took time in order to build my craft to where it was or where it is. So if you feel like you got a song that you rehearse and you can go in the studio and not waste time with it, go try it out, bro. You're not trying to get a perfect song the first time around. You're just trying to make sure that you can manage the studio environment. You know what I mean? You may have to go studio shopping. You may have to go to a studio that can provide you with a decent sound or that you're friendly, that's friendly enough for you to work with. It's a process. It's a journey. You know what I mean? It's a journey. But once you find that studio, once you perfect your craft, and once you rehearsed enough, I would say that's when you're ready theoretically. You know what I mean? But only you can determine when that is. You know what I'm saying? Do you master MP3s? I would prefer you to have the wave files, bro. You know what I mean? If the mix is dope enough, I would prefer for you to have the wave file because MP3s are compressed and the quality gets jeopardized a little bit. You know what I mean? So make sure that you can get a hold of that wave file. That's if the mix checks out. You know what I'm saying? If the mix checks out, you can just send me a wave file and we can get that pressed up nice for you. I can master the MP3. I can, but I'm not a fan of that because I can notice the difference. You can notice the difference. You feel me? Like when you master a wave file, it just has that air quality about it. MP3s are compressed from the jump. That's why I don't really care about a lot of guys getting beats off of YouTube because those MP3s are compressed. You know what I mean? You want to get the wave files as far as, or you want to get the MP3s that come directly from the producer. Those are better quality than the ones off of YouTube. You know what I mean? Those are better than the ones off of YouTube, but you don't want to get the ones that come directly from YouTube. They're compressed ridiculously. Should dude who recorded me have the wave file? Yes, he should. You know what I mean? He should. Just ask him for the entire session file. You know what I mean? Ask him for the entire folder with the audio files in it, with the Pro Tools session or whatever program he used, the audio files and everything. And do I have to deliver the music in person? No, you can email it to me, bro. You can email it to me. Why do rappers go big out of nowhere versus the artists? Well, see, that's the thing, Antonio. It looks like they went big out of nowhere, but I can guarantee you it was a process, bro. It was the process that I'm trying to get you guys to go through. You know what I mean? And that process is establishing a small fan base, maybe 100, 500 fans. You know what I mean? Because let's be honest, you can live comfortably off of 500 true fans of your music. You can live okay off of that. 1,000 of them, you can live very comfortable. You know what I mean? You can live very comfortable off of 500 or 1,000 people who love your music, stream it on the daily, and buy or purchase your products. You feel me? That's just the way that it goes. So it's not the fact that they blow up out of nowhere, but it's the fact that they've been supplying music to a well-established fan base for so long that the masses had no choice but to jump on it. You know what I mean? The masses had no choice but to hear about, say, a Kodak Black one day. You know why? Because he established a fan base already. The masses had no choice but to hear about NBA YoungBoy out of nowhere because he had 1,000 true super fans who spread the word. You know what I mean? Or they generated enough money from their fans in order to put themselves on a larger spectrum. You feel me? Any artist who came out and it seems like they came out of nowhere, just know that they had an established foundation. They had a way to generate money with their music. They were getting shows, probably in hole-in-the-wall places a little bit. You know what I mean? But they still could get that $1,000. They still can get that $2,000. And boom, now you got more people who know who you are. And boom, now you can ask for 5,000. And now that you ask for 5,000, you can make better videos. You can go to better studios. You can travel. You can get your music out there more. And boom, your fan base is elevating as you're putting more into it. Boom. When it gets to a point where you become semi-mainstream a little bit, a lot of people know you, but the world just doesn't know you yet. Yeah, you can ask for 10 grand. You can ask for 10 grand at your shows, 8 grand at your shows. Yeah. Now that you're making that kind of money independently, you can put more back into your music career and you can make even better videos, even better music. You could probably get you a beat from a top producer, or you could pay your current producer to put more time into you. You know what I mean? I'm a fan of that. I love the fact that producers come into the game with their artists, you know what I'm saying? But they may not have the resources. What if your producer doesn't have the studio? If your producer doesn't have the equipment to make the beats they need to make, but now that you bringing in 10K a show, you can say, yo, bro, you know what I mean? You've been with me from the jump. Here's this. Go and buy equipment and stuff, or let me buy the equipment that you need so we can make a real hit. You know what I mean? A dope project, not just a hit, a dope project, but it just works like that. So now, out of nowhere, that artist gets that hit that's going to take them over the edge. And that's when you start to know about the artists that it seems like they came out of nowhere. No, they've been grinding, bro. They've been grinding. There's no way it's impossible to come out of nowhere. You know what I mean? It's impossible to come out of nowhere. It's only the perception that artists blow up out of nowhere because you don't see what's under the hood. You don't see what it took to get them to where they are now. You know what I mean? Which is exactly the process that I'm trying to take everybody through who's a part of the program. You guys who are getting my emails with the information, you guys who are coming to these live chats, you know what I mean? That's the process that I'm trying to get you guys to go through. You know what I mean? So it starts here, though. It starts here. You know what I mean? Much love, B. Lewis. What's good with you, bro? Much love, man. That's just the way that it works. You have to, you got to start somewhere. And I would say the best place to start is aligning yourself with the producer. If I guess I'll be the one from nowhere. You know, well, it'll seem like from nowhere from everybody else, but you will know how you did it. You know what I mean? You will know. But yeah, the best thing to do is align yourself with the producer, and you know what I'm saying? Just work and learn how to make money from your music, so you can keep putting more money back into your promotion, so it won't stop because you know what I mean. You didn't have the money to do it this month, or you didn't have the money to put in. You know what I'm saying? Make the money from the music so you can put it right back in there. You feel me? Nah, but with that being said, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here a little. You know what I mean? I know we usually carry on for a while, but I got a few things to prepare for tomorrow. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But you know, we do this every Sunday at 6 p.m. So throughout the week, I want you guys to be writing down questions, at least 2 of them. You know what I mean? So you can ask them on the live chat, and we can get to it. So we can get you guys over that hump. We can get you into the next level of your career. I don't need to start that over that camera. Actually, we done. We are cool. We cool where we at. But you know, write questions down and prepare to ask them when we come. Ask them when we come back to the live chat. But you know, it is what it is, man. Like I love you guys, man. I want to see you guys make it. You feel me? I'm only telling you that it's possible to do this music thing because I've done it for myself. Artists in certain aspects, but it's all really the same thing. You know what I mean? It's all really the same thing. If you were painting or if you were doing anything else, business is the same thing. You just switch the. I learned that a while ago. All business is the same thing. You just switch the product up. You feel me? And the terms. But yeah, man, we about to go ahead and get up out of here, man. Much love to you guys. Appreciate you for coming to the live chats and taking interest in your careers. It warms my heart to know that artists are really interested in learning the business so they don't get taken advantage of or whatnot. You know what I mean? Remember, get your money. Get your money. You need to be thinking about money through the entire week. If any opportunities come your way from this music, get your money. You know what I mean? But go ahead and get up out of here, man. You got go on, get now. Go on and do something else. You did your music for the day. You know what I mean? If you going anywhere tonight, be safe on the road, man. If you're going anywhere tomorrow, definitely safe travels. If not, stay safe in your homes on the way to work, whatever you're doing. You know what I mean? Whatever you're doing, be safe out here. It's a lot going on, man. So keep the love strong. Spread the message, spread the positivity, and we'll check back in next Sunday. You know what I mean? Keith, I got you, bro. I got you. For sure, for sure. But y'all take care, man. Much love to you guys. All right. All right, YouTube. Appreciate you guys, man.